You are shy to reach out to people. What are some of the things you have to do? So this is self-help things. Without you going to a counselor, this is a self-help things to help you to stop masturbating. First of all, you must accept that you have a problem. Yes, you masturbating excessively is a problem. You know, men masturbate. The truth is they masturbate, but the rate you masturbate, the level you masturbate is the problem. If you just, once you do it, it's okay. Once you do it, it's okay. But if you constantly do it in a day, you do it twice. Some people, every day they do it. Every day they do it. You are weakening yourself. You are getting yourself weak. Your manhood is getting weak. So first of all, accept that you have a problem. Yes, if you accept that you have a problem, then be able to work. Yes, you'll be able to work, you'll be able to implement it. But if you think I don't have a problem, it's okay, it's guys' issue. Most guys masturbate, so yes, most guys masturbate. That one is a fact. But if it's becoming excessive, then you are having a problem. So you accept that you have a problem with masturbating. If you have accepted that you have a problem with masturbating, then you need to investigate. Yes, investigate your own life. Investigate it. What happened? What caused it? What was the issue? How did it start? It began when I was in the secondary school. Maybe I was having these sexual urges. I had no partner, so I decided to just be pulling, to be robbing my manhood, and I get what's used to it. I liked it, so now I'm addicted to it. Is that your story? Or is it because you had a girlfriend, you were away from your girlfriend, your spouse? And I'm saying girlfriend because most people are having sex out of, they are not married, but they are having sex. That is the truth. So you traveled, your girlfriend was not around, you don't want to cheat, so you decided to do that to pleasure yourself. At least it's your own self, it's not with anybody. Was that your story? Or is it that you are shy? You are shy, POP, Eshawano, lazy, you can't propose to a lady. So instead to release yourself, you just do it, you just pull yourself, you give yourself that pleasure. Is that it? Get to know your story. If you know your story, then you get to know how to stop. You move to the third level. Now you have accepted that you have an addiction. You know that what caused the addiction. So if you know the cause, then it will be easy for you to have a remedy to it. But there are general ones. So you were in SS, you want to pleasure yourself. You started pulling your male organ for you to release and all that. Or you are away from your partner, so you started it. Now you are back, but still you are addicted. What are some of the things you have to do? Now you have accepted it, so know the frequency. Do you do it in a day? Do you do it 2 days? How frequent is it? If you get to know how frequent you masturbate, it's going to help you. All this, you have to write it down, yes. So get yourself a notebook. You get it? Get yourself a notebook and start writing it. Just write it down. Write it down. Because one thing is, if you write it, it's easy for you to follow through. If you make a mental list of it, you forget. But whenever you have it, when you go to sleep, whenever you feel anxious, what to do, you can pick it up and check your progress. So write it. So first of all, as I said, admit that you have an addiction, that is masturbating, and you want to come out of it. Get to know the story. How did it start? When did it start? So how long have you been masturbating? What was your story? Just write something small down and know the intensity. Do you do it every day? Every day. Some people do it twice. Some people do it 3 times. Is it every day? You write that one also down. Then we start. First one is, if you started during SS time, then it means that you had no sexual partner. That's why you start doing it. You have no others, you have no sexual partner. So with that, if you are a single person, it's better you start thinking about getting married. Yes, you know, sometimes I always say that we get married for sex. It's for sex. Other things come, but the paramount thing, when God saw that Adam was alone and Adam was sad and everything, it was like, wow, let me create Eve, so that Eve will become a companion. You get it? So that one solution is you getting what? A sexual partner. If you realize that it was lack of you having a sexual partner that was causing that, then you must start making a mental record, a mental decision that you need to what? Get a sexual partner. Because if you have a wife, it will be difficult for you to masturbate, because you'll be satisfying your wife, and when your sac is empty, your scrotum is empty, you not even have that urge to go. It's because your sac is full. That is why having the urge. Mostly men, they are having a clock. So when the sac is full, they feel that they need to empty it. But if you have a wife and you are emptying it for her, you are empty, she's empty, helping you to empty it. That means that edge is going to go down. So check what was the cause, what was the reason. If it was lack of you getting a sexual partner, then know that if you are matured, you are of age, try to get a sexual partner, get married. If you are young, you can't get married, you are in school, then this is what you have to do. Everything is the mind. You know, the mind controls most of the activities that we do. Everything is the mind. The mind. So if we are able to have a mindset that I'm going to stop, I'm going to overcome this, God will help you to overcome. So first of all, determine in your heart, in your mind, that you are going to stop. So now that you can't have a sexual partner to help you to empty your sac and get that, and even before you get a sexual partner, you need to get off all those sites. Yes, all those pornographic sites that you are on, porn sites, now get it off. Most people, when you get their phone, you know, I'm a teacher. I teach in the second cycle school. When you seize, you confiscate the phone of students, you seize their phone and you try to go through, like you want to know what they are doing. Sometimes you realize that all the videos they have, most of it is about porn. It's on porn, and that is bad. You see, whatever we see, whatever we visualize, it gets into the mind, and the mind produces it. The mind urges us to do it. Yes. So if you are somebody who watch a lot of these sensual movies, these porn movies, it's going to lead you to have that urge to have sex. And now you don't have any sexual partner. So you need to release by what? Pulling what? Your manhood. So if you are watching too much porn, please stop it. Get out of those sites. Delete all those sites that you are on. All those WhatsApp groups that all what they post is about sex. It's about sex. If you know you have an addiction, get out of it. It's like you having an alcohol addiction. You don't get close to anything where they sell alcohol, because you are going to have a rebound. So don't watch anything, any porn sites. Delete all of them. And sexual videos too. You know, music have impact on us. So those music that gives you the urge to have sex and all that, please let all those things go away. So you delete it, you let all those things go away. Then you exercise. Yes, exercise is very important. You see, if you are tired, your heart is beating, your blood is circulating well, sometimes those edges are low. So if you have that edge to masturbate, it's best you just wear your trainees and get out and jog. Yes, jog. When you go out and jog, you come and shower, you get tired, so you sleep. Yes, exercise is very important. If you feel like masturbating, just get up and do press up, press up, press up, press up. Yes, get something. If you have this boxer sponge, punch it, right? Do exercise. The more you do exercise, you have what this exercise songs, and you are doing, it's going towards your mind. It's not going to your mind is going to empty itself of the sexual fantasies that you are going through. Instead, it's going to direct it to certain aspects. You focusing on what? Gymming, you focusing on what? Building what? Your strength. So please, if ever you have the egg to, it's best you wear your trainings and get out and exercise. Get fresh air. Talk to people, mingle with people. Don't lock yourself, because masturbation happens when you lock yourself in the room and you start watching those things, you start listening to those songs, then you start pushing yourself and giving yourself those fantasies and those erotic massages and all that. So get out of your room, go and exercise. And if you are young, find something doing. If you are a very busy person, you have less time to engage in it. So find something meaningful doing. Don't just lock yourself up in the room. Because of masturbation, some people don't go out. They are introverts. They are always inside, but they know what they are doing. Their door is always locked, and they know what they are doing. They are putting their socks on it. So get out of your room. There's something doing. If you are working, you are mingling with people, you not even have that energy for sex, and that feeling, that sexual feeling is going to die down. I know it's normal for men to think about sex 7 times in a day. Yes, research has shown that men think about sex 7 times in a day. They think about it. That is how God created them. You can't do anything about it. But if you are busy, the occurrences is low. If a very busy person, the occurrences of you thinking about sex is low, because other things occupies your mind. So get out of the house, get away dreaming, and motivate yourself. So as I said, you don't watch all those sites. Get out of those sites. Exercise more. And diet is very important. You want to stop masturbating, you must be mindful of what you eat. You know, certain food help you to produce a lot of what? Sperms. Yes. Certain food help you to produce a lot of sperms. Certain food help to increase your libido. But this is the situation you want to stop masturbating. You don't want to have that high libido. You want your libido to be low so that you don't masturbate. So you don't eat those food. We have discussed on this channel certain food to help increase your libido. That is for the married people. So if your libido is down, please check on the videos, right? Check through the archives. We have discussed it. Just learn some of the fruits. So I'll be dropping small hints. First of all, consuming too much meat is not good for you. Consuming too much meat, too much eggs, too much milk, protein food. If you want your libido to be down, your sexual edge to be down, you should cut consumption of this food. And food like you taking tiger nuts, you taking bitter leaf cola, you taking bitter cola, bitter leaf, all those concoctions is never good for you. You should get away from them. Taking watermelon with the seed too will not help you. Taking watermelon, you know, watermelon seed boosts what? High libido. Yes, you blend watermelon seed with banana, it increases libido. Sharp, quick. But you don't want to engage in that. So you better eat what? Vegetables, right? You eat vegetables. It's going to give you, you are going to build yourself. You are going to be strong, but your libido is going to go what? Low. And you must always listen to what? Inspirational thoughts. Be with people who don't talk about sex. We have people who are always talking about sex, who are always casting insinuation about sex. If you are the type that you have what? Masturbation, you are addicted to masturbation, it's better you be around people who don't talk about sex. People who don't give you those edges. You don't have ladies around, ladies that gives you that edge to do something. You know, some people, they store people's picture on their phone, they just look at it and they'll be masturbating. Delete those pictures, and those ladies with big butts and big boobs that you fantasize about, it's better you stop watching their videos, getting close to them, so that you empty your mind. As I said earlier on, everything is about the mind. If the mind, garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. So whatever you put in your mind, that is what is going to give to you. Yeah, so these are the steps that you have to follow. And one thing that is very key, is prayers. Yes, because with everything, God cares about everything that we care about. God cares about everything, and God heals all wounds. So you want to stop masturbating, pray about it, ask the strength of God to overcome it. Ask the strength of God to overcome it. Don't beat yourself down that you are not good enough. You know, if you start to pity yourself, you are not going to get out of it. Don't pity yourself, but rather pray for God's strength to get out of it. Pray more and listen to more of calm music. You know, calm music and gospel music calms you down. It unclogs all the bad things in your mind. It unwinds you from the troubles and everything. So it's better you start listening to what? Good music. Yes, because studies have shown that rabbits that were exposed to metallic songs, heartbeats, And ones that were exposed to hymns and symphonias, they behaved differently. One was very aggressive, the other was calm. So for you to be calm, for you to be in control of yourself, always be in the presence of God. And whenever you feel that urge to masturbate, whenever you feel that urge to masturbate, please go down on your knees and pray. You can whisper a prayer. Dear God, I want to overcome this. God is going to give you the strength to overcome it. So today we talked about how to stop masturbating. Please like it, share on Facebook. If you're watching me, just click on the share button. Let others have a feel. Let others also learn what we are learning here. How to stop masturbating. And first of all, I said you need a journal. Yes, write it down. You must accept the process. You must accept that you have an addiction. And that addiction is masturbating. Yeah, we must accept that you have addiction. The addiction is masturbating. Think, brainstorm, how did it happen? So maybe through excess, we're having no sexual partner, the sexual urges was high, maybe you traveled, there was a distance between you and your partner, that is why it's causing it. Or it's just that you are shy, you can't mingle with the opposite sex, and you just want to have a release, so you do that. Get to know your story and start working from there. So you know your story, you know how long have you been doing it? How long? I've been doing it for 3 years, for 4 years, for just 2 months, and I'm excited about it. I'm getting too much addicted and I want to come out. They know that every day, the intensity, how is it? Is it every day? Every day, is it twice or weekly? You do it maybe 2 times in a week. Get to know that one too. Then if you get to know that one, you start checking the food that you eat. Yes, the food that we eat, we have food that increases our libido. So you check it. That is too much intake of meat, of eggs, of protein food. Protein food help men to produce a lot of sperms. So you cut down your protein level, take rather the vegetables, and yes, so that will make up for the excessive protein. So excessive protein, red meat and all that is not going to help you. And certain fruits, like you taking tiger nuts, you taking watermelon with the seed, too much of banana, bitter leaf, bitter cola, you taking coconut, and all those concoctions will not help you because you want to have a low libido. So food and fruits that will give you a high libido, you stop taking it and you exercise. You must exercise a lot. You know, the more you exercise, the more the urges goes down. You know, with addiction, one thing is if you isolate yourself, the urges for you to engage in it is very high, like anger, like sex addiction, masturbating and all that. You get alcohol and all that. If you isolate yourself, it gets high. So don't isolate yourself. Exercise more. Exercise whenever you feel the urges to do it. Don't follow through. Just get your trainers, get outside and exercise. If you can't go outside, just have press up. Take your bath, you have a nice sleep, you are not going to do that. And again, I say you need to get out of all those sites. Yes, all those pornographic sites that you are on, all those WhatsApp groups that are pornographic, all those things, the magazines that you have in your room, burn them because they will be linked. It's going to give you a rebound. You feel like, let me go and watch it. So get out of that. Get out. Then you're listening to good music, because music have great effects on us. So be mindful of the music you listen to. If the music you listen to talk about women, talk about sex, talk about those things, please switch, because you want to overcome the addiction. Don't watch those videos and those music clips again. Don't listen to those music, because music have great effects on us. Stop listening to those music. And again said, you must pray about it. Pray a lot. And we have addiction that the person does not watch, because the person has been watching for a long time. Now the person need not to even watch even the pornographic material. They have visualized it, right? They just visualize it. So tell your mind that this is not what I want. So whenever you feel you start visualizing something, just place it with a nice thing. Start placing with maybe an image of your mother, an image of God, an image of something that keeps you in check. start having that image. If it's something, Psalm 23, you can start reciting it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Start reciting it. You know, one thing is, if you start reciting that Bible verse or a motivational quote that you know, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, recite it in your mind, and that negative thought is going to go away. The mind is going to process it and give you a new thing. You see, the mind is even stronger than the computers that we use. Very strong. So it's your mindset. Get your mindset right. Pray about it. Fast about it. God is going to help you to overcome this addiction. And one thing is, if you realize that you need a help of a counselor, get a certified counselor to help you. And I'm there. You can call on me. I'm going to help you. Get a certified counselor to help you come out of the addiction. And I've helped clients. Yes, I have clients who were having issues with masturbating. And by the grace of God, they have been able to move away from addiction. So if you have masturbating, you're addicted to masturbating and you want to come out, just book an appointment with me and I'm going to help you get out of that addiction. This is Perfect Counsel's Network, the Saturday night show. Today we talk about masturbating, how to stop it. Next week we are going to talk about, now because you have masturbated, you are having weak erection. Your erection is not that hard, it's soft and all that. So you want to make it hard again. You want your manhood to be hard so that it will be easy for you to penetrate your man. One thing is, if you continue masturbating, you'll be weak. You'll be weak. You'll be weak. Oh, you'll be weak. Oh, you'll be weak. If you pull and pull and pull it to get your time, you see this nice chick, you get married to her and you can't even enter. So if you have that issue, next week we are going to discuss how to be strong. Yes, how to be strong. So I will be discussing how to be strong. So like this channel, like it, share, please drop your comments to whatever you want us to discuss. Any issue that's bothering you want us to discuss, just drop it on the comment section and I'm going to reply. You can inbox me if you have any issues. Inbox me, please share, let others have a feel of what we are learning here. And my YouTube page, Counselor Perfect, please go to the YouTube page and like it for me. Subscribe to my YouTube page and click on the notification button. Please subscribe. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe. Go to my Instagram account